Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I am Vanessa. I'm glad to have you here with me. Since I'm a firm believer of better late than never, I like to say at this very late point that Happy New Year, guys! Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about a very interesting subject. It's a very, very important subject, something we've all been searching for one way or the other. And I'm glad to be doing this video with my special guest. And you can title this video, Eyes Have Not Seen, Ears Have Not Heard, because truly it's something that your eyes have not seen and something that your ears have not heard. This is the first place you're hearing this from. I'm going to be having with me here a mathematician, a web developer, a Web3 OG, and a marketer. Guys, if all these things are in one person, you can just imagine what you're going to be talking about today. I'm not going to give you the full gist. Guys, just stick to the end of the video, okay? So I'm glad to be doing this with Uja. I know most of you might not know him. He recently made a big stride in the financial sphere, which I'm not going to speak about it until my guest is here because I want you to stick to the end of the video. But before we get into the video, guys, please, if you're not subscribed, this is the point where you subscribe. If you've not liked, just like it because in the end you're going to like it. And don't forget to leave your comments. I would really love to hear your comments on this particular video. And don't forget to share with your friends. It's good to have you here with me on my channel.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
This is Nessence 360. We've been planning this for weeks.
Yeah.
And it's been on and off, but finally it's like we're having it today. So big congratulations on your recent achievement, the BTC Dragon. Yeah, I know most people don't even know what's going on about it. I think since like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, then I started hearing about Bitcoin. But I don't really know the exact time that it started as a thing, So there are people on here who are beginners who have not even heard about Bitcoin. They don't even know what Bitcoin means. I mean, they hear people saying Bitcoin, but they are like, and so like I can't see the money and stuff like that. So would you give us like a brief definition of cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
So if you can give us maybe the basic definition of cryptocurrency from someone who doesn't know anything about crypto, like crypto sounds like gibberish in the person's ear, then you come to Bitcoin. So explain a bit about crypto, then explain a bit about Bitcoin and how they come together.
Okay, great question and a great starting point for newbies and anyone who wants to come into the crypto space. First of all, the word cryptocurrency comes from the word cryptography, right?
Yes.
Cryptography means it's a system of hiding of information, especially in the computer age. Cryptography to encrypt, create encryption, to hide information. So the word cryptocurrency is more like a digital currency. It means this currency does not have a physical form. It's only in a digital form. And cryptocurrency, the word hiding of information there is trying to tell us that hey, everything that is done, we don't necessarily need to know you before we transact with you in cryptocurrency. There are systems, trusted systems that have been designed to put all of this in place. And also for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that was created. Do you know an interesting part of Bitcoin? The owner is anonymous. Yeah, the creator is anonymous. Really? Nobody knows who he is. Yes. Up to this date is one of the most interesting concepts in the idea of the internet since its creation. The currency is a part of a new internet age, which is called the Web3, World Wide Web, the internet in general. First internet, the creation of the web, the World Wide Web, the internet was created during the Second World War, when the US and the Soviet Union, they brought a team of scientists together, right? And they wanted an easy form of sharing of information between their armies, their military. And this way, their scientists, they developed the idea of the internet. At the first stage of internet, which is called the Web 1, it was just simple stacks like sharing of information. You upload information, someone on the other side sees it. It's just for transferring of information. So that was the initial concept. And later on, more developments was done on web and we got what we call the Web 2. Web 2 is more like an increment on the initial idea of Web 1. Now, that was where the hype of Facebook, Twitter, and all of that came about. They were all given birth to in the Web 2. Now, it's this age of the social media. That's what the Web 2 is all about. And there is something you need to understand in Web 2, which will help you to understand Web 3 so much. In Web 2, revenue generated is kept and held by the owner of the project, right? All the money made by Facebook is for Facebook, does it? It was not up until recent that Twitter started doing revenue sharing. The money they generate, they give back percentage to the community. So Elon is trying to implement an idea of Web 3 into Web 2, which is revenue sharing. Oftentimes in Web 3, money generated by these companies are shared among the people. And that is
YouTube is Web 3 kind of idea.
Yeah. Web 3 is where cryptocurrency was born. The most important thing to note about Web 3 is cryptocurrency, which is built on top of blockchains. So this is the easiest way to explain this concept.
Sounds quite easy to me, but I don't know about the others. So
it's quite easy. It's quite easy, and probably after my explanation, you'll get to know it more. And also, I've been teaching cryptocurrency for quite some time now, for years, and I've worked in cryptocurrency companies for more than 3 to 4 years. So I don't think there is a concept that would be too abstruse.
When I look at your profile on Twitter, you said you were a Web3 OG. What does that mean?
OG means a guy who's old in it. Who's been in the game.
So, what would you say you heard about crypto? How did you hear about it? When did you how did you decide to go into crypto yourself? Because I know most people be having doubts, as in they've been seeing physical money since. I mean, people are doing more electronic money recently, but I don't think it's close to crypto. Like if I'm doing ATM cards, it's quite similar to physical cash, because like when I go to the bank, I cash the money I see. Yeah. But then when it comes to crypto, it's talking about the internet. So how did you hear about it, and how did you come to decide to join it and invest?
For me, I think I heard about cryptocurrency a long time ago, far back as 2017, but I wasn't too indulged in it. And because I was this kind of strict person, I didn't want internet to distract me from my life, because I saw internet as a tool of distraction. Mm-hmm. I was someone who will uninstall my Facebook and WhatsApp for like 6 months just to concentrate on reading and studying also. But I wasn't the social media type. But I got introduced fully into it when I started seeing some potential. I went into forex trading actually, and I did it for quite some time. I lost a lot in it as well. I like reading actually, so I was able to grab a lot of concept, but it didn't really go well. Then some group of guys who I was close to, they started talking about cryptocurrency jobs and all of that. And hey, I got to help myself. And then I started putting in for some of the jobs. And the first time I earned in cryptocurrency, I think the major earning in my first 5 months, I think I saw $4,000 for not doing anything. $4,000. Yeah, I lost them. I lost them actually, so I don't want to talk much.
Oh my God.
And guess how? Can I tell you how I got it?
This is interesting. With $4,000 in your first month, I think there's no selling, there's no get someone to join your team.
I didn't invest. I didn't do anything. Here is what I did. Just like I was explaining about Facebook. Facebook is a platform where they generate your money and Mark keeps his money. It's his money, right? Yeah. There is a counter social media that was created, and the hype was much the year I was highly indulged in cryptocurrency. It's called Minds. Minds is like Twitter exactly. Twitter.
I haven't heard of it before, so I'm surprised.
Sure, it is in Web3.
Oh, okay.
So it's possible not to have heard of it. The fact is, Web3 is a new concept.
Okay.
Imagine when you heard about Facebook and when it was actually created, when you heard about Twitter and when it was actually created. So Minds was a social media that rewards users for using their platform. More likes, more comments you get, the more rewards you get from them. So that was how it was at the stage. And I was able to accumulate much of the token and earned over $4,000. That was my first earning.
That's awesome.
Now, here is the concept of cryptocurrency and why it's a little bit different from your normal currency. Even in the government, power is also controlled by a certain group of people.
Yeah.
You see this person's family and these people, the rich, they get to be the president always, they get to be the senator, somebody being the senator for several years and stuff like that. Money is being controlled by the government. That's why you have the central banks and you have your commercial banks. If you check, they are all linked together in a way. They try to make power open to anybody, right? But they didn't make money open to everybody.
Yeah.
This is what they did to money. Anybody who has the power to money, right? And power cannot be to everybody at the same time. So only a group of people have the access to power. And now every regulation in your country is controlled by your central bank, right?
Yeah.
The central bank of that country. All the monetary policy is done by the government. The users, yeah. So any decision the government make, if they say, hey, you cannot use your money outside this country, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. So money is decentralized.
Yeah.
But here's the idea of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is more like the democracy of finance. Cryptocurrency is bringing a form of money or economy which is called the decentralized finance. If you are not into cryptocurrency, all the form of money you have always known is a centralized system of money. Your country can say, hey girl, you can no more use your money to buy anything from outside. We no more allow transactions to the US, this and that, and you must obey. But here's the idea of cryptocurrency. Instead of a centralized system, they are building a decentralized system. Decentralized system in the sense that money is not centered around a group of people and control. It is decentralized. It means anybody, whosoever you are, have access to money. Peasant men have become millionaires through Bitcoin.